Hello everyone, welcome to November 2018 readings. These are general readings and I'm gonna upload them in a few days, I think, from now. I will start today with Scorpio and then successively sign by sign they're gonna be uploaded here on the channel. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for your time and attention and all the comments that you post and generally everything you're bringing. I love the energy of people participating in the channel. I thank you very much for being here with me and for supporting me and sending the energies. Everything flows, everything is given and taken, and nothing is lost, I feel. I think about expanding a channel. Many of you tell me that I should use my voice in many different ways, in guided meditations and affirmations, and right now I am preparing the texts for it and I started to record this. And I wonder if you like it here on the channel, or should I create another channel and put it out there? Please let me know in the comments if you are interested, and what do you think about the idea itself. Should it be here or somewhere else? All right. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all. Just one quick reminder about the readings. Always remember that I or anybody else, we don't have the power over your life. Nobody has it. Only you have it. So don't give up this power to anyone or anything. These are only readings. Readings are showing energies, and energies are here to work with. So nothing is set in stone here. You can create your life, you can create or co-create your future together with the source, together with universal energy. As far as the astrological aspects are concerned, I always recommend to watch your sun and ascendant, so your sun and your rising sign. I think these are the most important positions, but you still have moon, and you also have three personal planets, which is Mercury, Venus and Mars. And if you want, and if you have time, you can also pay attention to these, because then I think the picture is fuller, is more comprehensive if you take all those personal planets into consideration. So, to sum up, again, thank you very much, and I'm happy that you're here, and let's start the readings. See you in the reading for your sign. Bye-bye. Hello Gemini, here's a reading for you for the reminder of November 2018. As you can see, the cards are already on the table, so I already know what's going on in your reading, and I have to say it's quite abstract. First of all, take what resonates and leave the rest. Second of all, these are the energies, and energies are there to work with. The future is not set in stone, never is. And third, I have no power over your life, and I will never have it, and I don't want it. So let's start. At the middle of your reading, indicating you, we have the Lovers, which is your card. This is Gemini card, the major arcana, talking about duality mostly, and perhaps the illusion of duality that is quite common, I think, and it can be very present in your life during the next 2 or 3 weeks, the remainder of the month. But it still indicates that you're strong this month, that you may execute some important intellectual work, I think. Also, this card often touches the problem of dependence, independence, and interdependence in relationships. And I think this reading is very much about it. How to maintain your freedom within the system or within a relationship that, well, it is here to be close. As you perhaps know, but probably you don't know, because I still haven't done a film about it, but I am quite against the idea of twin flames, and I think it's present here in this picture because you can see the apple cut in half. So it's about how finding your second half. I think this notion is not only untrue, but also how do you say it? Damaging, potentially, because it indicates, it implies that you are not a full entity, that you need someone else to fulfill you, which is not true. I don't believe it's true. I think it's a misconception that really causes lots of pain in people. So this is, I think, the main issue here. You appear as Page of Swords, and Page of Swords is a very truthful person, pursuing truth. But particularly in this deck, we can see someone who's really not measuring their strength against the task here. This sword is way too big for this person. So it's like, I feel you're taking too much on yourself, and perhaps you don't even see it. It's being adamant and courageous, but maybe not in a very smart way. You know what I mean. If you want to learn how to swing a sword, you should start with a little one and with a light one, and not this one. And it looks like you're taking the sword, and it's, you know, it's the first moment you hold it in your hands, and it seems like it's a good fun, but after half a minute you won't have any power left in this position. So be careful with what you're taking on yourself and what you're facing. In the past, you have the High Priestess, and High Priestess is Major Arcana number 2. So for me, it's also about duality. She sits between the white and black column, and she understands. I think she understands the illusion of duality, but it's not her work to make you understand it. She may be quite mysterious about it, in fact. She knows everything, but her face is not to be read, absolutely. So I feel there's something unspoken here, like an unspoken wisdom of yours that influenced your past decisions, because the Lovers is also about an important life decision. But I don't think you fully recognize what stands behind this decision. You only feel that it was the way you should proceed. So there is this little discrepancy here, and I think it is the cause of the obstacle here, the challenge card. We have 10 of Pentacles, and what I feel is that you have much. You have your inheritance, your wealth, and generally the system that supports you. This is for me, this is the card of the system, the tree of life, that is very intricate. And you're part of it, and it's part of you. And it doesn't let you fall when you fall. It helps you, but it also requires to be interdependent. And I feel you can have some kind of difficulty with this month. Of course, the answer to this is to be like Queen of Pentacles, who really sees the worth in everything she has, and she doesn't discard things that that are tough temporarily. She's not the one who will cut herself off the system if she perceives it as dangerous to her freedom, because she knows there's too much to be lost here. The internal virtue, the internal value of the system of Ten of Pentacles is something that she sees mostly. And I think you can also see it this way, because in the Strength position you have Six of Swords, which is Mercury in Aquarius. And for me, this is the card of a great flexibility in your attitude to things and in the way you perceive things. You have very agile mind, Gemini, and you can change your mind, and that's great. Changing your mind is your strength here. And perhaps there is a way for you to change your mind in order to prevent something from being lost. And I think this is the system you need to protect from, perhaps yourself, perhaps your destructive abilities, because you know it's worthy. And you can transform yourself, you can shift your mind a little in order to see what's there to prioritize. That perhaps this system is way too important to put it aside and put it into peril and left it abandoned, you know, because it's not only about yourself, it's greater wealth. It's something more important than only your particular interest. What to focus on? We have Page of Wands here. So first of all, I would say that this card is saying that you're not alone. You have friends by your side. You don't have to be the only disponent of power in this system, so you don't need to take it all on yourself. You have friends to support you. The second thing is, be more like this person. So he's happy with life that is around him. He's listening to the song of birds. He doesn't really have to fight for anything. So I would say perhaps the best thing for you is to switch this majestic and giant sword into a more delicate and light wand. And that's quite enough to support you in your way. I would also say, see people as equal to you. You are neither worse nor better than others. You can find yourself in the other. You can find the other in yourself. See behind this illusional duality that really holds us very strongly. But also, you know, I think it's about the space of freedom that we create. You can perceive the system as something that really takes your freedom away from you and doesn't let you to expand your freedom. But you don't need to see it this way. And I think the Hermit card, as a result, is indicating this. The space for personal freedom is always within you. It's always within you. And this card reminds you of this inner light. I often refer to it as a room within you where there is always light. No one can take it away from you. You always have the space of personal freedom within you. And no system and no other person is able to take it away from you. You need to remember about it every day of your life. So if you feel endangered by someone or the system, remember about it. You always have a choice. And don't listen to people who tell you that you don't. You always have a choice, even in the toughest of situations. You have the choice, and you have the inner space of personal freedom within you. And that's the place where you can start to build your confidence in interdependence. That is neither independence, absolute independence, but it's nor it is dependence on someone. There is this third option always, but you can only build it knowing that there is this pristine and untouched and undestructible space of personal freedom within you. If you have faith in it, if you trust in it, then you can really start to build interdependence with other people that is no danger to you. Okay? I also pulled one card from Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, and the card for you is Shaman, and it resonates beautifully with the rest of the reading. I'm going to read a part for you, part of the description. Shaman. Trust in higher forces is the main sentence here. The main message. Trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. There are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. That's also a thing about system that we often believe that we took our power away to it, that we lost our power to it. But it's a matter of belief and nothing else. It's only a matter of belief. That's why it's valuable that you can change the way you think. Okay, back to Shaman. I'm going to read it along. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to connect this situation and come out on top. The Shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. And this can also be your strength here, to move, to shift, as I said, and perhaps even between the spiritual worlds. Which really is another illusion, that there are different spiritual worlds. There is one world, and we are one, and we are part of it. So it's only a matter of opening to it and seeing it in all its glory. Gemini, I think it can be an empowering month for you, and I wish you this. I wish you a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a thumb up. You can also subscribe to my channel. I will highly appreciate it. So once more, thank you. Have a wonderful time and see you in next readings. Bye bye.